material against other parts of vegetation.
Okay,
like
guys.
So when it can debark the trees and
The next
the bark
reading
off,
that
it
I'm
also
doing
helps to break
for
the material,
is
with those high-speed
single
winds against the
Libras.
trees. It
Libras.
creates that sandpapering effect, or like it's making that material into a
My
sandpaper
single
against the side of
Librians.
those trees and smooths off those sides. So when you see something like that being done to the vegetation, it is an indication again of a very violent tornado. And
yeah, that's always one of the first things I look for. And obviously, you can never
single
look at some pictures
Librians.
of the damage right after a storm has happened and come up with a rating. But there are certain times when you've seen enough of these, scenes like this.
Look, some of y'all gonna be celebrating.
Maybe how thick a tree is.
Again, that came out again. Some of you gonna be celebrating. You are fully spiritually awakened. There's a second chance for you. Some of you just awakened.
So there's the update with the tornado coming up after the break. We're going to go after the tropics. We actually have a lot to talk about. Boy, it's a busy night here on Fox Weather at Night. Thanks for hanging out with us, you weather geeks. We'll be right back.
In the heart of America, something big is being
new
built.
job.
Stargate. Put that name down in your
Oh, really?
I think you're going to hear a lot about it. Stargate.
Oh, really?
I think this will be the most.
You might meet your new love on the new job. Who knows? I don't know. Okay. Some of you all have accepted your connection.
These eyes make a statement.
So you all must be divine. Some of you must be, some of you are divine masculines or divine feminine and divine feminine. Okay. Some of y'all just awakened. You might meet your new love on your job.
I'm hosting my first ever game show on purpose. We took 4 contestants and isolated them for 90 days. No phones, no TVs.
Increasing your wisdom.
We do.
Increasing your wisdom.
What did I miss? Streaming now.
Increasing wisdom. Getting deeper in your spirituality. Oh, some of you are coming in the union.
Longevity. It's not just about living longer, it's about staying you longer. Fatty 15 works where aging starts, in your cells, strengthening them, energizing them.
Your love life.
That aging tries to take away, so you can live healthier longer.
Okay, I'm going to leave that out because that constantly comes out.
Not just adding years, but adding you to those years. Long live stronger cells, long live you. Fatty 15.
Okay. Tell me about this. Who's doing the gossiping? It better not be Libra. Unless, the person is trustworthy. Okay. Okay.
Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors.
Hired source and gossiping.
Become the momentary masters
So
of a thought. In our obscurity, there is
physically you're being watched
come from elsewhere to save us
by your karmic. You're being watched by your karmics.
Oh, we have a couple of storms that are
Damn,
off the coast of Mexico.
I don't know how to spell schizophrenia, but this is what I was trying to say, schizophrenia.
That's Tropical Storm Octave. Let's take a closer look at both of these. Look at this. Look at Octave. I always love when a storm does this. This is so cool. And it is the sign of a dying
Everything
storm,
is
right? So
blossoming for y'all.
But look at this. This is the center of it right here. Do you notice any thunderstorms that are wrapped around the middle of it? No.
Your karmic's intuition is cut off.
Low-level clouds that you're seeing getting spun around into that eye-like feature. And then all the thunderstorms are just on the west side of the storm here. So, yeah, whenever you see that separation, a well-put-together storm has a nice rotation like this, and it's rotating, you know, in a...
You all have detached from what no longer serves you.
Like an oval or something like... What's the name of
Okay.
that shape? Cylinder. Cylinder. Thank you. I don't know why that took me so long, man. My brain is a little fried here.
Wow. You all can heal someone with your words.
It's totally separated, and that's an indication that the storm's getting sheared out, right? So you got stronger wind in the upper level of the atmosphere that's trying to push the thunderstorms to the west, and all the while at the surface the storm is moving toward the east. So that looks pretty cool. Not as cool as this, though. That is Hurricane Priscilla. Look at that monster. This thing has a humongous eye. Just an absolute monster of an eye. And again, this is right off the coast of
some of you all want to rush into this new relationship, but you can't do that. No, you can't do that. You can't rush.
Yeah, I mean, I could just sit here and probably watch.
Some of you do want to rush.
Look at this. So you got subvortex right here.
Some of you that have just awakened.
I see at least 2 in there.
You want to rush into the connection. I mean,
4 or 5 of them in there.
Into the spiritual journey too. You can't do that. You gotta, there's steps to that. Okay, so you can't rush the journey.
Wow, 50-mile wide eye. So sometimes you can get a storm that has like a pinhole eye. It'll be like 5 to 10 miles wide. And in this case, we got a very, very large one. Let me just play that one more
You
time.
have to.
And we'll give the people what they want here. Let's zoom in just
You have to go through many tests
so we can get the whole loop. Look at the eye of that
to gain
storm.
your strength.
I mean, I don't need to say anything. You know,
Spiritually.
the for itself right there. Amazing satellite imagery.
You got a lot of work to do just for those that just awaken.
Violent of thunderstorms is what we had yesterday, but again, that's a hurricane.
So some of you know your person, right?
So I'm going to go all the way to the West Pacific here.
Some of you know who your person is.
But I had to show you guys this.
Communication has been halted because y'all need time to heal.
Typhoon, how long?
Y'all need time to go within and do the work. Once you go in and do the work, then you can have your reward. But it's not going to be easy. God is not going to make it easy for you. Just know that.
No difference whatsoever. They are literally the exact same thing.
I'm hearing some of you are soulmates.
Different people on different parts of the
There's an angel with me. Hello.
Clockwise, but we don't need to go too into detail about that right now. Okay, back to the East Pacific.
Hairs are standing up on my arm.
This is Tropical Storm Octave. It's going to be moving toward the east. And then we've got Priscilla, which is going to be moving
as I'm reading for my Librians.
The Fujiwara dance. And so the 2 storms are going to influence each other's track.
Okay.
Meanwhile, again, Category 2
divine couples will be celebrating. They're coming in the union.
That will include Cabo San Lucas.
Well, I guess you could call them singles because they're not together yet.
But if you look closely at this, they're still doing the Fujiwara effect a little
Spirit is giving you signs.
Flow around each
both
other.
parties,
Both close to each other, like these. They've only got to be within
those coming in the union and those that are just spiritually awakened.
Didn't need to blast through that part of the graphic. But the center of Priscilla likely stays off the coast of Baja California. Here's the problem, though. It's going to kick a bunch of...
You got good karma coming to you.
And it's not just Priscilla itself. Another thing that's going to be out there...
Ooh, my hairs is standing up on my arms. Feels... Gotta get used to that feeling.
And so, when we look at this, and I'll zoom
abundant
out,
wealth.
this is the main flow up here. This is the main jet stream.
Wow.
Right now.
Divine couples are manifesting now.
It's steering storm systems that come in from the west. You notice this little, piece of energy gets cut off from that main flow. Anytime you hear us say cut off flow, that means that it's not going to be moving very much because it's not in the main flow and it's not basically on the train tracks that it needs to be moving. Now, certain different cutoff lows can behave differently. Some of them will stick around for weeks. This one's not going to stick around for terribly long because it is going to get sucked back into the flow by this little trough that's farther up toward the north. But while it's sitting out
that
here,
does
while
not
we've
have
got the piece of
nothing
energy
to
from
do with
Priscilla,
your love life.
all this air is going to be coming in from the southwest. So, I think the big point I'm trying to make is we're going to have a lot of heavy
Okay,
rain
for
here,
those that just
different parts of the
awakened,
southwest. By this weekend into next week as well.
You all need to know your karmic will never change.
Type of situation that goes from Monday.
They don't want to change. They will never change.
Heavy rain even before that. By the way, it just seems like this, like what we saw in Globe, Arizona, not long ago. That was on the 26th of September, so a little bit over a week ago. That was also because of a cutoff low.
For those,
I don't believe that was
wow.
The tropical moisture tropical system. I know we did have issues in the southwest from the remnants of Mario at some point. That was a little
I will continue this reading in a very few minutes. My
that we had that was overall kind of dry, but we still ended up with a lot of
iPad needs to be recharged.